Today on Game Rant, Xbox's new handheld price, pre-order, and release date may have been leaked. Battlefield 6 players are already encountering cheaters, and Take-Two says the next BioShock must be better than good. All this and more. Microsoft has been relatively quiet about their collaboration with Asus and the upcoming Rogue Xbox Ally. But if recent rumors are to be believed, we won't have to wait too much longer. Following a comment by industry insider Billy Kuhn that the handheld would be available in October, French tech news outlet Deals Lab has released a series of reports outlining Microsoft's entire rollout plan, including the first next major reveal set to take place at the upcoming Gamescom event in Germany, when pre-orders for the Rogue Xbox Ally take place on August 20th. Now, it is worth mentioning that this and future details are completely unverified by Microsoft and Asus. But if true, players can expect to spend around €599 for the base Xbox Ally and €899 for the Xbox Ally X, or around $700 or $1,050 for those of us in the United States. As the name implies, the Rogue Xbox Ally X is the more powerful version, seeing a jump from 16GB of RAM to 24GB, as well as a 2.1 DisplayPort and double the storage with a 1TB hard drive. Again, if this information is accurate, we should see both versions launch 2 months from now on October 16, 2025. Given Microsoft has already announced a late 2025 release date as well as a Gamescom stage show, the details are lining up. But we'll have to wait and see when Gamescom kicks off later this month. Would you be interested in a Rogue Xbox Ally? What sort of features would you need for the rumored price? Chat back in the comments below. The Battlefield 6 beta is already going strong, and with a blockbuster series like Battlefield, the small details can roll into big controversies, as we're seeing with some disappointing player interactions. On one side, DICE has incorporated the use of AI-controlled bots. While some players don't approve of this design change, the developers explain this is meant to keep games active and fun, especially for players just learning the ropes. Quote, "Training Grounds playlists are here to introduce players to the core elements of Breakthrough and offer a smoother experience than a full lobby. Additionally, you can experience Breakthrough without AI soldiers by playing Breakthrough from the featured playlist row. Training Grounds is only available for the first 15 ranks, at which point it will disappear from the front end. But unfortunately, it appears not all players are interested in playing fair." Over on X, formerly known as Twitter, user It's Happa shared a video of an active player manipulating the beta's code to reveal players' locations and hitboxes, as well as other details implemented by developers for the creation process but never intended to be accessed by players, especially as the long-range warfare game can be spoiled with this unfair advantage. Have you encountered cheaters in the Battlefield 6 beta? How about those AI bots? Do you think they help new players? Chat back in the comments below. The BioShock franchise is one of the most revered series of its generation for its creative direction and exploration of controversial philosophies manifested in hard sci-fi epics. But unlike so many of its contemporary franchises, its success hasn't resulted in a slew of sequels, with the third and so far final entry in the series being 2013's BioShock Infinite. Meanwhile, Jason Schreier's recent report released to Bloomberg described a long-in-development project in desperate need of a new direction. Speaking with IGN, Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick addressed the concerns regarding this next game and the franchise at large. Quote, "We don't talk about how long our development cycles are. We have some ups and downs along the way. That is accurate. And we have had changes in studio leadership. That said, we have very big shoes to fill on BioShock because of the legacy of Ken Levine, the legacy of what has gone before, which has been so successful. And we need to make sure that this experience is true to the BioShock DNA on the one hand, and a massive step forward on the other hand. That's always challenging. We think we're up to the challenge, but it has not been seamless. What do you think a BioShock sequel needs to be? Back to Rapture or something new? Chat back in the comments below. We've got much news, no time to tell it. That's a quick news blast. Good news for old-school first-person fans, Xbox has added the Heretic plus Hexen bundle to Xbox Game Pass on the Xbox One, Series S and X, PC, and cloud. Take-Two Interactive is boasting some impressive numbers in their latest quarterly report, including Red Dead Redemption 2 surpassing 77 million copies. This pushes the overall franchise to a new high of 104 million copies overall. Avalanche Studios has revealed their latest project, the long-in-development Contraband, has paused active development while they explore the game's future. future. And a Change.org petition encouraging Ubisoft to continue the Star Wars Outlaws franchise and a sequel recently reached a new milestone with 1,100 verified signatures. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video, but we'll be back with more news on Monday. In the meantime, why not check out my latest video all about Mafia: The Old Country's critical response so far. Sounds like it's gone back to Mafia's roots and that has some critics less than impressed with the execution. Find out for yourself in the link below. Keep clicking around here at Game Rant, and we'll see you next time. Thanks everybody.